The dating profile of the day. Every day I feature a dating app profile and we figure out whether or not we swipe left or right on it. So let's get started with this girl, Samantha. Now, cute girl, by the way. And we're going to go over some pictures now right away. There's boobs in my face right away. So we know she is going to lead with sex. She will never admit it, but she will, right? Now, in this picture, we are seeing a tattoo, which by the way looks like it's brand new. So she is 25 and she just got stupid enough where she decided that tattoo is a good idea. Another red flag. Now, today I'm going to teach you something very interesting, and that is when you look at a picture like this, if there's more than one picture like this in a profile, you want to figure out what are these places that this girl visited, right? Is it like Dubai, Paris, and all of these destinations on which you have to spend money? That's a bit of a yellow flag because you always want to know, well, where did she get all of this money? Right? It either comes with her very busy career and she funds it herself, but then there's no time for you, and she's probably a boss chick, or some other guy has paid for it, or maybe her daddy. So therefore, she is used to men funding her lifestyle. Now, in this picture, I don't recognize the skyline. Maybe some of you do, maybe some of you don't. But I want to know, is this Detroit, Michigan? you know, or is this Dubai? This is how you do it, guys, and I will teach this to you right now. You go to Google. A lot of people don't know, but if you click on this little icon and you can upload a file, and let me upload a file with her in it. Let's see. I thought I had it, and maybe I don't have it. All right. Well, let me see. Yeah. Okay. So here it is. Uh, yeah. So that is then you actually, this is not the best way to do it, but you actually highlight the part that you wanted to see. Okay. And then, as you can see, it will tell you what this skyline looks like. And at the end of the day, you will see that you will be able to click on this link here, and it will tell you that it is almost exactly where it is. It is in Chicago, right? So you go like, okay, Chicago, that's all right. That's not a lavish trip. But again, this is how you can tell where this woman traveled on her vacations, to see if her lifestyle is expensive, and then wonder where the money is coming from. So you're welcome. All right. Now, on top of that, by the way, you can also do the same thing with her jacket. Like, you can actually see if the jacket is expensive that she's wearing, because a lot of you guys don't know what the female brand names are, and sometimes there is no tags on them or whatever. So you can say, I actually already Googled this jacket, and it's like a $40 jacket. That's not a $2,000 jacket. You can do the same thing with purses and other items, right? So this is how you tell if this girl has a taste for money. Okay, now she's also dressed in a hooker boots here, so that's not a good sign. Here's another vacation spot. This is probably going to be impossible to tell where she's at. Another cute picture, and we're back to this one, right? Okay, so as you can see, there's already quite a few red flags from which and yellow flags which you have to run. But let's keep going, right? Okay, now she's 25. Now, if you don't know, 25 is the peak age for most women, because this is the age where the most beautiful, and beauty is essentially the number one thing that is valuable about your future partner. Sorry to break this shallow reality to you. Okay, she's 5'5". All right. Employed full time. She is politically liberal. So I know, especially in America, it's a big deal. If you're conservative, then it could be a problem. I'm independent, so I don't mind as long as it's not an extreme on either end. Doesn't want kids, but might want them. That's great. And doesn't have pets. So honestly, this part is not bad. Now, she says she's looking for men for new friends, short term dating, and hookups. Now, notice that there is no long term relationship here. Um, Now, I got to tell you, when it comes to dating, women are the dumbest species on the world. In the world, I'm not calling women dumb in general, because a lot of them are great lawyers and great doctors and so forth, right? But when it comes to dating, an earthworm has a better sense of how to look for a mating partner, right? So in this case, I got to tell you, I see a lot of girls put this in, and I go like, oh, you're looking for hookups. Like I will type it in and they will be like, what, me? No, hookups, what the fuck are you talking about? Get a hell, you know. And I'm like, have you seen your fucking profile? Like when you created your profile, did you go over it and make sure everything looks correct? Oh, I said, it says you're looking for hookups. What? No, I didn't know that. I'm gonna change. And it's like, you know, you're not able to use the most basic check form, where it says, what are you looking for? An earthworm would be able to do a better job using a basic check form that we've had around for like 30 fucking years, right? So again, you just have to count on some of these women are retarded when it comes to looking for their partner and using any type of tools. But mind you, right? She's the type of a girl who would have no problems using the T app, right? All of a sudden, that interface, no problem. But a simple checkbox just to see what she's looking for, that's a challenge. Okay, now let's get to the meat of this profile. And this is where the biggest red flag comes from, though tattoo should be it. I am ambitious and hardworking woman. Usually men like peace and beauty, right? And peace over beauty, as we discovered earlier today. If you have actually discovered it and didn't know before, then you're welcome. um, Ambitious and hardworking woman usually means a career woman who wants to make her own money, be independent, and spends her 20s doing just that rather than trying to find a good man, even though she is at the peak of her biggest value as a woman. This is a big red flag. Now, of course, if you talk to her, you might find out that, like, well, she's not really that ambitious or hardworking. To be honest with you, she just said it. But the fact that she's even it came out of her mouth, I mean, through her fingers, is definitely a red flag, or I would say big, big yellow flag to find out what. And I'd say 95% of the time, she probably meant it, right? Okay. Then she says, and I wanted to achieve my goals in life, right? So it's my goals, my ambition, me. There's nothing about, hey, I will be a good wife. I like to cook. I like to give men peace. I am submissive. I like to take care of my men. None of that shit. It's me. I'm working for me. And I'm looking for you. And guess what? What I'm going to expect from you is to do things for me. So this is how you read into this type of a profile. I am very open-minded. That's usually bullshit. You know, Open-minded means you don't mind a threesome once in a while. Okay, anything other, just don't give a damn. I love to explore new adventures. All right, I don't like dramas. Yeah. All right. No. By the way, is this even needed to be said? Right? Nobody's gonna say, you know what? I want to tell you something. I love drama. You know, no, so this is like unnecessary. What does that mean? And nobody likes drama, but most of the time, women are going to be the source of one. I'm a very straightforward person. Okay, this girl will talk shit to you and expect you to take it. That's how you translate that from the modern women speak. I am looking for someone who's open minded and open to explore new things. Listen, maybe she is looking for hookups and short term dating. Who knows? You know, Usually the girls who are on dating apps looking for just sex, a little bit more obvious about it, and they're usually on different the other dating apps. Like OkCupid is kind of more of a wholesome app nowadays. Those women are usually go to Field and like other kink sites, right? If they just want just sex. Usually when girls want just sex, it's not usually just plain missionary style type of a thing. It's usually something that they would probably find on the kink app. So there we are. Again, very cute girl, right? So a lot of guys will see a picture, go like, oh, I'm definitely going to swipe right. And then if she matches with him, she's like, oh, a cute girl matched with me. Let's start talking to her. And you completely bypass the profile. You bypass all of the other pictures, right? Because in this picture, like if I'm just looking at it the way it is right now, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually a swipe right profile, right? But the devil is in details, and oh boy, there is plenty of devil in this and many other profiles. And that's why we do this. This is why I always want to do this for you guys, because majority of these women, especially Western women on dating apps, especially in America, this is what Fairfield, California, are not dateable. And honestly, and they are unlikely to go to bed with you, no matter how much they say that they're looking for hookups. They probably not. And if they are, it's you're most likely going to get beat out by a Chad, right?
If you want to ditch modern women and move abroad for more traditional relationships, go to themillionmanproject.com, take my most comprehensive course, and change your life.